Here we go. Bring it up. Hey, it's week 1 now. First chance to show who we are. Let's play smart, let's play fast, let's play physical. That's what they always preach. Let's go do this together. Playmakers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Playmakers.
Crack a lag on the track.
Listening to this, it's Crack a Lag, bitch.
I don't know how to do a fucking intro, so I'm not going to do an intro this week because I'm a savage. But today we're doing a podcast again, the Week 5 edition. I'm your host, The Commish. I hope you all know that by now. And today, as usual, I have Big Nigga Kurt with me. How you doing, Kurt?
Doing good, Rob. What's going down, baby?
Doing pretty good. Today we'll be recapping Week 4 per usual and previewing the Week 5 matchups. And going over some waiver wire activity. Sound good to you, Kurt?
Sounds good. Let's get it.
How are your armpits doing?
Well, they're a little stinky because did not put on deodorant today, or Tuesday, or Monday. Because I'm staying over at a guy at work, Nick's house, watching his dog. Didn't bring deodorant. I'm not trying to look through his cabinets looking for his deodorant.
Yeah, sure.
Even though I'm at your house,
you don't want to use another guy's deodorant because it's been on their armpit. So you just. You have your own deodorant.
I'm not doing it. I mean, I scrub them with the soap.
That's
really
good.
In the morning,
That's all you need.
That's what I've been doing. But it wears off at about 11 o'clock. Start getting that stank.
Sure, yeah. Deodorant's for metrosexuals though, so you don't need deodorant.
Yeah, just let the stank go.
Let it fly, baby.
That's what I've been doing.
Looking back at the Week 4 matchups, I was going against Mike. I ended up winning 124.2 to 114, which me and Curtis in the previous podcast both predicted me to win. So we were both right. So, hey, you got a win in that column, so that's pretty good.
Hey-o.
Had a decent game for Philip Rivers. I got to thank Kurt for telling me to start Emmanuel Sanders.
You're welcome, bud. Attaboy.
Because I would have started trash Theo Riddick, who only had 9.8, so...
Yeah, and that would have lost you your fucking matchup.
Yeah, I probably would have lost then. Well, I would have had T.Y. Hilton in there.
No, you didn't, because I told you to start T.Y. Hilton. You said no, going across the pond.
Yeah, you're right.
If you don't want T.Y. Hilton, give him up to somebody who needs T.Y. Hilton. Me. Give me T.Y. Hilton.
We'll think about it. Mike kind of having a disappointing week. He didn't have one player score over 20 points except for Isaiah Crowell on his bench.
Isaiah Crowell, Mike. You lost yourself the matchup by sitting Isaiah Crowell.
$27.
Just start him. I would fucking start him. Jeremy Hill. Well, he had a monster week, so you had to start Jeremy Hill, I guess.
A lot of injuries on that roster there, Mike. Alshon Jeffrey, I don't know what to tell you about him, dude. I don't think he's going to be healthy at all, so just drop him.
Did you hear about Kevin White?
Yeah, he's out.
He's on the IR.
But that doesn't change that. I don't think the ceiling for Alshon Jeffrey rises now, just because you can't trust his... He's never healthy. He's always injured. Thank you, Curtis. Next matchup we had was... I'll let you take this one, Curtis.
Well, we got Jordan versus Curtis here.
How'd that go for you, man?
Not too good. Well, you're both talking about the Blake Bortles matchup across the pond.
Yeah, that was actually... We were both wrong about that.
Yeah, he ended up scoring 30. Let's call it 30. And he had everybody else score, all the fucking points, too. Marius Thomas, Jimmy Graham is back. Is he officially back?
It kind of feels like
He's
it.
officially back,
Yeah.
and I believe he drafted Jimmy Graham in the 28th round.
Yeah, probably.
Draft,
Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah.
So that's what we got. You know what I like about my lineup this week? It's garbage, but I didn't leave anything on the bench. So besides Martellus Bennett, I'm still going to lose if I start Martellus Bennett. So at least my team is shit, and it produced shit. And it wasn't piss poor management like it was the week before. So, Jordan, go fuck yourself. I hope you die. You're gay.
And he loves you. Third matchup of the week was Joe versus Joe. Joe ended up winning 142 to Joe's 101.4.
I fucking told you.
You definitely called it. Julio Jones breaking the fucking record books here. He had a 300-yard receiving game.
12 catches, 300 yards, a touchdown.
And then Joe also had 33.8 from Michael Crabtree. So he basically had 84.8 points just from two receivers. You can't beat that.
I mean, everybody sees that out of Michael Crabtree, right?
Yeah. I mean, Michael Crabtree is easy a top 5 wide receiver in this league. And Joe obviously saw that. That's why he drafted him in the first round.
Yeah, but look at his bench though. Nothing. There's not. Well, obviously because he scored 142 with Justin Forsett starting. His total running backs out of the 4 you can have in this league, 12.9. He's trash.
On the other spectrum of Joe, his high score is Kirk Cousins with only 23.3. He left Russell Wilson on the bench, which honestly no one saw him going to New York and doing that.
Dude, really? Who sits Russell Wilson? Come on. The Jets allowing a league-high 9.9 yards per attempt this year. Russell Wilson throws one of the prettiest deep balls in the league. You start Russell Wilson. You drafted him in the 5th round. Just start Russell Wilson next time, dude.
But you start him this week and you lose anyway because you're trash.
Yeah, you're fucking garbage.
You traded Le'Veon fucking Bell for Devonta Freeman.
Oh, let's
dude.
get to Andy's matchup quickly.
That's all. Every week it's gonna be
Devontae
set.
Freeman, 14.4. Keep that on note. Oh, who do we got next?
All right, let's go.
Oh,
Andy getting his first win
the
of the
big
season.
upset of the week. Attaboy, Andy. You came back on him. Stunting on fucking Bryant. Fuck you, Bryant. You little bitch. He finally fucking did it. Attaboy, Andy. This one's for Andy, baby. Let's go, Le'Veon Bell, 25.8 big boy points. Oh!
Go back real quick, Joe. You traded Devonta Freeman for Le'Veon Bell.
Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell.
Arguably the #1 running back in the NFL. Ben Roethlisberger had a pretty nice game, too.
Ben Roethlisberger did all right in this game.
Only 5 touchdowns.
He only had 46.9. He had 5 touchdowns. But what really irks me, they gave him the bonus.
He just,
See, on Sunday Night Football, he only had 299.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty sad.
So I didn't think he got the bonus. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I worked it in there. I did.
You got the
I did a
bonus.
little magic.
Matt Ryan could not save Bryant from the upset of the week. Not really though, because they both suck ass.
But
Matt
we all
Jones-
always expect Bryant to win just because he's been to the championship 2 years in a row. But Bryant, you're fucking garbage, and you're 1-3.
You're
So
super
suck a
trash.
dick, you fucking idiot. I love you. The last game of the Week 4 matchups was Matt and Justin Gabauer. Now this was the highest scoring matchup of the week. Matt beasting on this hoe, dropping 159.3 to Justin's 138.
Matt beasting on these hoes, dropping 159 with his defense scoring -0.1. He would have scored 161 had he started the Packers,
Well, why wouldn't you?
which are on the bye.
But you obviously start the Packers defense on the bye.
Well, yeah, because
Everyone knows the Chiefs are going nego in Pittsburgh.
You knew fucking dude. Antonio Brown. Did you see those Arnold Palmer fucking cleats,
Oh yeah.
dude? There's no fucking way that they weren't gonna win. Are you fucking kidding me?
They were playing for something.
So, Matt, get your head out of your ass. Next time, pay attention to your fucking lineup, start a decent defense, and then maybe you'll think about winning in this fucking league, you dumbass. Don't punch me in the eye, though. Or elbow me.
Trying to play
I'm
basketball,
scared. I'm scared. Don't fuck me.
bro. It also looks like Justin took our advice and took out his trash Eric Ebron out of his flex.
He did start Will Fuller in the wide receiver position, which was our biggest harp on that podcast.
Yeah, Will Fuller might be legit.
Well, he's definitely legit, but why don't you start Jerick McKinnon? Why don't you start Jerick McKinnon, dude? I texted you on Sunday. I said, hey, definitely start Jerick McKinnon all the time.
Honestly, I didn't see Jerick McKinnon
I texted him in the
having
morning. I said, hey,
85 yards
dude,
for a touchdown.
dude, really?
I didn't see that.
Dude, really? You're going to start Jerick McKinnon?
He had to get Willie Snead in there with a trash Drew Brees on the road. But the Saints did win, so I can't say shit. That wraps it up for our Week 4 review. What do you say we do a little waiver wire?
About time for that waiver wire wrap?
Let's do some waiver wire action.
Waiver wire scoop.
Looking at the waiver wire activity, Bryant dropping Orleans Darkwa and Charlie Sims, which is kind of shocking because I feel like Charles Sims has been producing, especially in PPR. He's a PPR beast.
He's a PPR beast, and Doug Martin isn't due back until after week 7, after the bye week, so...
He dropped those 2 running backs for James White and Darren Sproles, which I like James White a lot better now with Tom Brady back. Because, like we said last week, they're just going to abandon all sorts of the run game, and they're just going to throw. And James White's the receiving back.
James White's the Deion Lewis of last year.
Yeah, pretty
That's what
much,
we're
yeah.
hoping for. So, but dropping Orleans Darkwa for Darren Sproles. I mean, let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Bryant did it again. He got 2 fucking players who are going to be pretty good.
I'm actually shocked no one put money on James White, actually. That kind of just shows you that Brian's the only person that pays attention. Because I could have easily put money on him.
I'm not going to drop.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with D'Angelo, though, because of last year, because
of Le'Veon's injury.
Yeah, Le'Veon got fucking
history.
hurt, and D'Angelo comes back, he's the fucking beast. So I'm hoping that Le'Veon fucking tears his ACL.
And then you got Joe Elville here adding Duke Johnson for Justin Forsett.
It's not a bad pickup. I heard good things about Duke Johnson, this week. He could be a fantasy stud. He got him for $0. Forsett's not even in the league right now.
So you can't complain. It's just, I kind of wonder if he went after James White also and just didn't get him. And had a bid on Duke also.
You know what though? Joe put $0 on him, that's pretty
can't complain.
rare.
I'm one to complain about a lot of things, so I can't complain.
He put 0 on him, so that's pretty good.
Curtis, just after trading for Devontae Parker, dropped him for Steve Smith Sr. for $21.
See, this one put me in the after my 0-4 start, dude. I told you all week off air. What did I need?
You need
a wide receiver too.
And Steve Smith is 400 years old, but he still seems
he's
to
still
produce
producing. And the $21, I'll probably get a lot of shit from that. Especially from Bryant. But I felt at 0-4, I could not get Steve Smith.
Yeah, open the floodgates, man.
I couldn't fucking get outbid for him. Nobody probably fucking went for him. I wasted $21, but I got him. So, I don't give a fuck. I got my guy. Go fuck yourself, Bryant. And everybody else, fuck you, Rob.
Thank you.
You know what? He's going to fucking score 39 on you this week. What are you going to feel about that? How are you going to feel about that when he draws fucking 39 on you this week?
I'm hoping you get really drunk Saturday night and you just forget to put him in your starting
He's
lineup.
already in. I already just put him in.
Oh, well, goddamn.
He's already in, dude.
Andy adding Zach Ertz, dropping Jared Cook. I like that pickup. He for $5 he added Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz is actually, from the rankings I saw of Matthew Berry, was a top 5 tight end this week. And Carson Wentz has been lights out. They're going at Detroit. I kind of like the Zach Ertz pickup. And Jared Cook's injured, so.
How about a little slim preview here? Are you thinking about starting Carson Wentz this week?
I can't.
You can't?
Not with Phillip Rivers going at Oakland.
Okay, let's we'll get into it.
We'll revisit that. Mike adding Terrence West for $3. I believe there were, or at least for myself, in my own opinion, I believe there's better options.
He's the starting running back in Baltimore, though.
Yeah, but I just don't like it.
He's the starter.
And you know who's going to take over once they're fully... Either him or I'm saying Kenneth Dixon, because they're very pumped about him.
They sweat the fuck out of Kenneth Dixon, don't they?
Yeah. Jordan adding Nick Novak, or dropping Nick Novak and adding Mike Nugent for $1.
Who cares?
It's a kicker. No one fucking gives a shit. And then we had me adding a kicker. Caleb Sturz dropping Dan Carpenter. Cross-country matchup. I don't like that. And that pretty much wraps it up for the waiver wire scoop for week 5.
So just before, hold on, you want to wrap it up now?
What are you looking at?
I think this is the first week in 3 years that Moose has not added somebody on Wednesday or Saturday. I think that's got to be the first fucking time.
Well, he's number 2 in the league. He's got the
squad. The squad's fucking set, dude.
He's got Devonta Freeman. He traded Le'Veon Bell.
Moose, where you at, man? Where you at on the fucking waiver wire? Did you get all bid? Did you get all bid on fucking
Steve Smith?
Yeah, Steve Smith. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, that wraps up the waiver wire scoop. Now
let me just...
Okay, let's hear you out.
No, I'm good.
That wraps up the waiver wire scoop, so let's move on to the week 5 predictions. Boom, 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 bing, boom, filler music. We got the matchup of the fucking week this week. We got Slob City Fanbase as versus Suck My Ass Blowjobs. That's me versus Curtis, everyone. How you feeling about this one, Curtis?
I'm not feeling too good, man. I think you got some pretty good fucking matchups. The only thing that I think is going to help me out. Rob Gronkowski isn't right, Rob. He's not right.
He's not.
He's not right.
His
He's hurt.
hamstring does
He's
not
hurt.
seem to be healing as they want it to be.
Nope, he's hurt. To quote Bleacher Report, this guy ain't right. He's not right.
We'll see how he does just because Tom Brady's back.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna. Are you gonna sit Rob against?
No. Again,
Against
at
fucking-
Cleveland, no.
No.
So if Tom Brady comes back and Gronk has one catch again or no catches, then I might hit the panic button. I might be not looking to trade him because I still feel like he'll come back or he'll heal. I don't have another tight end option.
You got Jacob Tammy. Come on, you got the Tams. You got Tams.
I don't
You
know.
got Tams.
This what I do is I like to pick up people after they had very good production. Then when I pick them up, they start to shit the bed. So
Well, yeah. Well,
that's
everybody.
Jacob Tammy for me right now.
So Phillip Rivers at Oakland. You said you're starting him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him over Carson Wentz.
Still starting him. That could be a shootout. Two shitty defenses.
San
facing
Diego,
off-
Oakland?
Yeah, San Diego, Oakland. Two shitty fucking defenses just slugging it out, giving up 500 yards apiece.
I'm planning on it being a shootout.
That one sucks ass for me.
Yeah, it does.
CJ Anderson against Atlanta. I don't like that. For my sake.
DeMarco
CJ's
Murray, what about DeMarco Murray, the number one running back so far in fantasy?
at Miami, that's probably going to work out for you. Tennessee has the 30th ranked pass defense. So
But Ryan Tannehill's garbage.
Ryan Tannehill is garbage, but people have been known to throw against Tennessee.
Yeah.
By no means do I think that's taking DeMarco out of the ball game because
He's their number one
and
threat on offense.
Miami sucks, dude. That's God. They just look
Spend
like
all
shit.
that money on that defense, and they're garbage.
T.Y. Hilton versus Chicago must start. Manuel Sanders at home. Atlanta must start. D kicker, who gives a fuck? Here's my question of the week, which you posed off air, which I called you a fucking lunatic for even suggesting you're thinking about sitting DeAndre Hopkins against Minnesota. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bench DeAndre Hopkins, and it's gonna work out in my favor.
Get the fuck for who? Tyrell Williams? That's for him?
Well, I can tinker
Yeah,
with
you can
everything.
fucking tinker.
DeAndre, oh man, Minnesota's defense is so fucking scary. It's at Minnesota. I just hate the matchup.
What
Houston's
round did you-
offensive line gonna be able? Just hear me out. Is Houston's offensive line gonna be able to protect Brock Osweiler enough to get the ball to DeAndre Hopkins?
Dude, they're gonna have to throw the ball.
To
aren't
Will
they?
Fuller, because DeAndre is gonna be doubled as he's been in almost every single game.
You picked it, what, 7 overall?
Yeah, and that's turned out to
Seventh
look like
overall?
a shitty pick now.
Well, then trade him to me then.
All right, give me Antonio Brown.
Fuck off. I'm not trading Antonio Brown. I give you Martellus Bennett, Jameson Crowder.
Send it.
Why are you going to fucking sit DeAndre Hopkins?
Because he's going up at
Let's
the
see.
number one
Let's see
defense.
if you got the fucking balls.
I bet you I do.
I bet you don't. Bet you fuck. Dude, if you fucking sit DeAndre Hopkins, I'll give you a buck. Give you a dollar.
Okay, I'll just change my lineup right now, and I hope you have a dollar. on
Well,
it.
you gotta start him though. On to the next one. Let's go to my fucking lineup here. My fucking piss poor, fucking asshole shit lineup here.
Eli's gonna destroy Green Bay because Green Bay's garbage. Steve Smith, we already talked about him being a fucking old piece of shit, but he still produces. Carlos Hyde going against Arizona. Eddie Lacy.
Eddie
he's
Baby
fat.
against that Giants fucking defense. I don't think he's gonna eat.
No.
But
Well,
he's gonna-
he'll be eating some cheeseburgers. Cheeseburger Eddie.
He's gonna have to do something. Carlos Hyde against Arizona. Carson Palmer's out. Keep that game close. Hyde's still in the game. Cardinals defense is still good, but I have nobody else, so he's fucking
The
starting.
thing that gets me with Carlos Hyde is the game he had against Seattle. Ever since then, now I've just been in love with
Oh,
him.
the garbage time game?
So I have no idea why, but no defense that Carlos Hyde goes against scares me now. Because it seems like he's a legitimate running back.
Alright, so let's fucking replay 2 weeks ago. I posed the question to you. I said, is Carlos Hyde a bona fide number one running back? Start
And I
week in,
probably
week
said
out?
no.
And you said no.
Was that after or before the Seattle game?
Was it? Fuck. Well, Seattle was week 2, wasn't it? Week 3.
Week
Okay.
3.
So I asked you... No, I asked you after Seattle.
I think you did.
I asked you after Seattle, you said no. So now you change your
I guess I am.
Carlos Hyde is a must start.
Yeah,
He's in your fucking lineup. He's in my lineup.
and he's playing Thursday night. I don't like Thursday night
I
matchups.
don't like Thursday night matchups.
Except for the Bengals did last week, but that was last week. You're starting Martellus Bennett. I'm starting Gronk. We're both starting the New England tight ends. 'Cause Tom Brady's
that's
coming
actually
back.
rare, huh?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I have a feeling, just because of all the reports of Rob Gronkowski, I have a feeling Martellus Bennett will do better in that game. But we'll see.
We'll see.
Brady likes himself some Gronk.
So what do you think about the flex position here? Here's where I'm having a lot of trouble. I got Jamison Crowder in there right now against Baltimore. He had a shit week last week. Golden Tate got benched last week. I got Tajay Sharp at Miami. Tajay Sharp is also taking a step back.
Right now, it's looking your best bet is Jameson Crowder.
Jamison Crowder.
Yeah.
So now here's the thing I like to do in fantasy too. Obviously nothing has worked out really lately, so it doesn't really fucking matter.
Yeah, it'll probably work out for you this week.
Crowder, Tate, Sharp. They're coming off of shitty weeks. So do you think one of those three might eat? Golden Tate got benched in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, that was like a, hey, Golden, get your fucking shit together. Be a part of this offense. We know you're good. Let's see what you can do. It's against Philly, which, that's a tough fucking defense. But I think I'm going with Jamison Crowder.
If I had to pick one of those three to eat, it would probably be Golden Tate. But I just feel like Jamison Crowder's the safer start. But it doesn't matter because I'm going to kick your ass this week anyway.
Now, why don't you go fuck yourself? What do you got for a prediction on that game? Let's do a prediction real quick here.
I'm picking myself.
Picking yourself. So the champ is going 0-5. I'm going to say 131 to 129. Advantage me. Champ.
Whoa, upset.
Champ. Upset alert.
Sev. Next one we got for you is Justin versus Moose.
Justin Gabauer put up 138 points and lost because he sat Jerick McKinnon. But he did start Will Fuller. And I appreciate that you listened to the podcast. That's really nice knowing that you actually listened and you started Will Fuller. A little hats off to the We Like Sports Fans Football podcast.
He's got Will Fuller in there again
still
at
lost.
Minnesota. But I like that matchup better than I like DeAndre Hopkins.
So you got Andrew Luck against Chicago at home. Start him,
That's
right?
a good, yeah.
You're starting him.
Chicago secondary is one of the worst. So you're starting him. You're starting Todd Gurley at home against Buffalo. You're starting
He's starting Jerick McKinnon.
at home
So
against
it's
Houston.
about
yeah.
fucking time. It's a question I asked you, I think a couple weeks ago. Todd Gurley. He was the number 4 pick in our draft, right?
Yeah.
Is it time to worry?
If I were the owner of Todd Gurley, yeah, I would probably worry. But he has played 3 out of their 4 games have been on the road.
And they fucking played Seattle and Arizona. Not really good matchups for Mr. Gurley. He's not a big pass catcher out of the backfield either. He could be, but it just seems like the Rams offense isn't giving him the ball. He's getting his rushing attempts, but out of the backfield, it's just not happening. But I can see in the next couple weeks, obviously offensive coordinators look at this kind of thing, right? They pay attention. He's getting fucking bottled up at the line. They're putting 9 in the box. Spread the guy out. Either put him in the flat, line him up at wide receiver. This guy's a playmaker. Give him the ball. You have to make... He's the best player on that team, right? Hands down?
Yeah.
Offense, defense?
Yeah.
Give him the ball somewhere. It's obviously not working in the backfield, so you're going to have to split up those reps, I think. What do you think about that?
Yeah, you have to let your best player get his work.
He's getting his
Isn't-
rushing... Look at his rushing attempts. That's pretty good. But that's obviously not going to fucking work. It's just not working. It's just not fucking working.
Do you think, if we even see him this year, Jared Goff, do you think Todd Gurley could benefit from Jared Goff at all?
No.
Or can we not say that yet because we haven't seen him play an NFL game?
I don't think he could benefit from Jared Goff because unless Jared Goff... Does he throw the deep ball? I mean, I really don't know a lot about Jared Goff.
The only thing I know is he's the next Aaron Rodgers just for the sole fact that he went to Cal.
If he can throw the fucking deep ball, sure. Maybe that, puts an extra guy in the fucking secondary. But right now, everybody's bringing everybody to fucking stop Todd Gurley. They're putting 9 in the box.
Well, yeah. and
Let's let Case Keenum beat
That's
us.
the
'cause
thing.
that's
Your
not gonna
quarterback
happen.
is Case Keenum, so
Nobody
they don't
gives a
like.
fuck.
Yeah,
Nobody
he's not
cares.
going to do shit. So yeah, put
Don't
9,
let-
10 in the box. Put every fucking player you have in the box. Try and run.
Now, if you
See
can
what
get
you
some
got.
fucking chuck at football time, go ahead. Maybe that'll help him. But I do think you're going to see Todd Gurley start splitting out more, something. 'Cause
They should.
you
They should
can't
use
let
him
him-
more as a receiving back.
You can't let him fucking die in the backfield like that. Jerick McKinnon, who cares? That's a spot start.
Jarvis Landry, PPR beast. You start him.
Tennessee is the 30th ranked pass defense in the league. Jordan Matthews, Carson Wentz. Start him.
You want me to start Carson Wentz? All right, we're not getting back on that. Greg Olsen, number 3 tight end in the league. You start him. Rams D, playing Buffalo, going cross country. Joe's got David Johnson. You're starting. Devonta Freeman's trash. You traded Le'Veon Bell for him at Denver.
Hold on, real quick with Devontae. He's going to get a lot of fucking work this week because Tevin Coleman will sit out this week because he's got sickle cell.
Yeah, I heard that.
So
Same. That's crazy. Yeah.
he probably will not start. I don't even know if he's going to suit up. I heard he might suit up, but he's got to see if
the doctors allow him.
if his blackness kicks in. Bryant, what do you think about Sterling Shepard?
At Green Bay.
Everybody eats against Green Bay.
Yeah, but I just have this thing like the Giants always go into Green Bay and they just fucking kick the Packers' ass. It just, I don't know.
Packers are trash.
Yeah, they are.
They're fucking trash. So yeah, who doesn't?
Stephon Diggs is garbage. He had 2 good. What, he had 2 good games?
Yeah.
Well, he
had 2.
Now he's fizzling out. What happened? You think it's quarterback or it's him?
It's game plan. It's a
plan.
defensive-driven team.
You don't think
Although
they
he
use
had
him?
180 yards again. What was that game? 17-14 against the Packers.
Yeah.
He still had 182 yards. The Packers are just trash.
They don't know how to guard anyone. Dennis Pitta, Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb is not who he once was. I don't know if it's Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if it's the offense. I don't know.
But all right, you got the bye week here. I think they install probably a little more plays for Randall Cobb.
They should. They got to.
They got to get the ball out of fucking Devontae Adams' fucking hands too. Get it to Cobb. Who's a better receiver, Cobb or Adams?
Cobb.
Cobb's he's a better athlete. He's a better playmaker. They have to get him the fuck out of the backfield too. That's fucking stupid. Give him the ball, short intermediate routes, or send him on a fucking fly. Who are you going with here?
I'm going with Gabe Bauer.
I'm going Gabe Bauer here too. Fuck off, Moose. You're gonna lose 2 in a row. Here
2 in
you
a row,
come.
bud.
I got pissed.
Yeah, I figured.
Yep.
Saw you moving.
Yep.
On to the next matchup, we got Bryant versus Jordan. We all know that Bryant is trash, so he's not going to win this week, but we'll still look over his roster. Aaron Rodgers, start him. Matt Jones is garbage. Darren Sproles seems like to be a hit or miss kind of player. Anything from you so far?
Well, actually, I'm Matt Jones. Actually, in the past, I believe it's 11 games, he has rushed for over 100 yards twice. As including last week. He's not really that involved in the offense.
His workload has been increasing, though, each week. 7 attempts, 13 attempts, 17. And last week against Cleveland, he had 22 rushes for 117 yards and a touchdown.
Now, the Cleveland one is kind of misleading because Washington finally had a lead in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
So they're trying to put away the Cleveland team there.
The University of Cleveland Browns.
He's usually not that involved in the 1st, 2nd quarter. He gets a lot of his work in the second half. It's kind of misleading with the attempts production there. So the Cleveland one, that's a good game because they're trying to put a team away. Baltimore, I believe, has the 9th ranked rush defense in the league. So that could be a tougher game. Again, this might be your theory of starting a guy off a big week. This one could be a dud.
Especially at Baltimore. I mean, week in and week out, I say I like Baltimore's defense, and then they always fuck me. But looking at his bench, I mean, you could start... I might actually consider starting James White.
Yeah, James White might not be a bad fucking play there.
At least maybe throw him in the flex. Still got Philip Dorsett in the flex there, but not too bad of a play going against Chicago. Same with Dwayne Allen.
Moncrief's still out, though.
He is still out.
Moncrief is still out, so Philip Dorsett is the 2nd wide receiver. It's not a horrible play, but, Bryant is a fucking retard, so he will fuck this up somehow.
Odell Beckham Jr., I don't know what's happening to him. He's just falling off this year, it seems.
He's becoming a little bitch.
Yeah,
just a little bitch.
Crybaby bitch.
Number 2 overall little bitch, just like Bryant. So, you're going to start Odell Beckham, though. You're not going to fucking start anybody else. Although last week, Bryant, if you just fucking manned up and started Sammy Coates over ODB, you get the fucking W. Come on, dude. Don't be fucking stupid.
But let's be honest here.
Let's be honest.
I'm
just being honest.
Odell's going to torch Green Bay secondary.
Yeah, ODB will fucking light up the goddamn Green Bay secondary.
So you're starting him. You're starting 7'8" Kelvin Benjamin, of course, biggest target in the NFL.
He's a 9'6" wide receiver. He's gonna catch everything against Tampa Bay. And you want another fun fact, Rob?
I love fun facts.
Here's another fun fact for you. Derek Anderson has had 2 starts, I believe, in the past 3-4 years. Both starts against Tampa, and he's beaten Tampa Bay twice.
Well, there you go. Who are they playing
So,
this week?
They're playing Tampa Bay on Monday Night Football at home. Look for Kelvin Benjamin, but I like Greg Olsen a lot more to have a good game here. Derek Anderson will torch the Buccaneers again. 265, 3 touchdowns. And that's all that's going to be said on Monday Night Football.
Are you shocked that Bryant's actually starting the Broncos defense?
A little bit here because the Broncos defense is, as we all know, is kind of trash.
Yeah.
They're fucking garbage.
Going against a great Atlanta team.
Yeah, he's starting them at home, too, which fucking worries me that...
Yeah, they're way better on the road than at home.
Yeah, why would you... I mean, the Ravens are playing Washington, so... Again, rethink that Broncos defense decision. It kind of looks stupid, but...
But you're stupid and you lose every
Yeah,
week.
so, I mean...
How you have one win boggles my mind.
Bottles. It bottles it up.
Or bottles. Yeah. Jordan starting Derek Carr against San Diego. That's a good start. That's going to be a shootout. We already previously talked about that game. Lamar Miller against Minnesota. You have, going by our theories, you have to start your studs. Lamar Miller's a stud, so you're going to start him against Minnesota, but I don't see him having a good game.
But is Ryan Matthews hurt? I think Ryan Matthews is hurt, right? From Philly?
I actually have no idea.
Okay, see, I thought I saw that he was kind of hurt, and they're gonna go more Lamar Miller and what the fuck's that other guy's name? Not Lamar Miller. Darren Sproles and the other running back. All right.
Oh, it's Corral Buckhalter, yeah.
Yeah, Corral Buckhalter and Deuce Staley in the
Brian Westbrook.
running back trio.
LaShawn McCoy cross-country game. You know what
Yeah.
I say about cross-country games.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to sit LaShawn McCoy though.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a fucking stud.
He's been eaten. Demarius Thomas, same thing. He's eaten. Marvin Jones.
Against Philly at home. He doesn't have anybody else. I mean,
Yeah.
New England, or Terrell Pryor against New England at home. Fucking Bill's gonna try to shut down Terrell Pryor. That's the only fucking
That's the only thing they have is
objective.
him and
He's
Crowell.
gonna shut down Pryor.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Jordan Howard at Indiana.
Yeah. Must start.
Yeah.
Must start. Top five.
Indiana's
top
got to
five.
be, if not last in the league, close to it.
Well,
for
here you go. Here,
giving
I'm
up
gonna
rushing
throw it
yards.
in here. Jordan Howard's gonna be top 5 scoring player this week in fantasy. Top 5.
Really?
I'm gonna look at him. 25, 30 points. Jordan Howard. Let's fucking lock it in there. Jordan Howard.
All right, you're
Boom.
calling it. Patriots against Cleveland, you start them. Who cares about the fuck kicker? Who you got in this game? I'm taking Jordan.
Taking Jordan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go against you. I'm gonna say Jordan.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. I fucking Bryant sucks ass, dude. On paper, Bryant sucks ass, and
Yeah.
in real life,
He sucks ass.
Bryant sucks ass.
Yep.
So
And Brian, you're never allowed on this podcast. You
yeah,
son of a bitch.
because you're trash.
Thanks for listening, though. We really appreciate it.
We appreciate the view. You're trash.
On to the next one. We got the GOAT. Joel Elliott. 4-0. Going against young Michael. Thank you. Joe, he doesn't have his lineup set right now, but
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out. I mean, we already know who he's going to start because he doesn't give a shit about this. He just picks someone with the highest projection.
All right, how
and
about
plug him
this?
in. He's going to start Jordy Nelson, right?
How about this? Joe wins. He beats Mike.
That's
So
fair. I think I'm picking. Mike has a lot of injuries on
Yeah.
his roster right
Joe
now.
wins.
Joe's going to win this one.
He's got that W.
He's Jordy, Julio, Mike Crabtree, Larry Fitzgerald. He's got squad.
Joe wins.
How did he do it? I don't know. Drew Brees on a bye, not starting Drew Brees, so he's gonna have to go Matt
You know what?
Stafford.
How about this, dude? He'll probably start Drew Brees. He'll still beat Mike. It doesn't fucking matter, dude.
If
This guy is gold. Why is he gold?
if he leaves, if the lineups stay how they are right now, with Joe having Brees and the open running back slot, you're saying Joe still wins?
Yeah, Joe's gonna win. It doesn't fucking matter, dude. Because Jason Witten will have 19 catches for 328 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
And look at on Mike's side, LeGarrette Blount. What we've been saying, Tom Brady's back. He's not gonna do shit now. Alshon Jeffrey, he'll probably get hurt in the first quarter. Andy Dalton on the road, garbage. It's just, do you bother? Joe's gonna win. He's the GOAT.
Joe's gonna win. The only thing that I would change in Mike's lineup,
Sebastian Janikowski, you'd start him.
for Vinny?
Yeah.
No, not for Vinny. It would be Antonio Gates for Rudolph, I guess.
Is Gates back?
I don't know. And I would start Cam's out. Cam's out. Yeah, Cam's gonna be out. Joe's gonna win.
Joe's gonna
win. It's gonna be 175 to 86 or something.
Final matchup of the week. We got Andy coming off his first win going against Matt.
Now here we go. Here's what we've been talking about for 4 weeks now. Andy's got a squad ass bye week lineup in there right now. He's actually got a squad. Big Ben, no he doesn't. Le'Veon Bell, Mari Cooper, Benjamin against Oakland or at
That's
Oakland.
good.
That's a good matchup.
Julian Edelman with
at
Brady
Cleveland.
coming back.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good fucking matchup there.
Speaking of Brady, Matt finally getting to start Tom Brady.
That's pretty
He's
good.
coming back, so I'm sure Matt's pretty stoked about that.
But with Andy's team here, hopefully he gets the Tevin Coleman news. If he listens to the podcast, Tevin Coleman will probably not play because he's got trace of sickle cell.
He's got Bryant disease.
He will not play, I don't think.
No.
Do not think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all up to the doctors.
Yeah, I don't think he's playing.
Because Ryan Clark on Mike and Mike, he has the same thing, and he couldn't play.
Well, no, he missed his last 2 games in Denver.
Yeah.
Because he's fucking high-key dying.
Because the altitude, and it's really weird shit. I don't understand it, but
It's a black guy thing.
yeah, Tevin Coleman's got the black.
So Jonathan Stewart is probably going to get the start for Tevin Coleman.
If
In
he's
Andy's
back,
lineup.
is Jonathan Stewart back?
I don't think so. No.
So Andy might have to do a move here.
Tight end, he's going to start.
Zach Ertz.
Zach
He
Ertz.
just picked him up, yeah.
So
Zach Ertz is a top 5 play according to... I'm doing quotations. ESPN experts.
Yeah.
We're the real experts. That's why we make the big
matter.
bucks.
It doesn't matter because Matt's
gonna
gonna
win.
this game, hands down.
Tom Brady coming back. He's probably going to look like he wasn't even
Matt
out.
is projected at 152.2. He's got 1 injury designation on his whole fucking roster, on his starting lineup. Frank Gore, and he's always going to be hurt because he's like 58 years old.
Yeah,
so
and then Frank Gore always comes in and produces.
he's finally starting Frank Gore. Attaboy, because he has to.
Heavy dong Frank Gore.
Big old dick. God, he's got a meaty dick.
How do you like Mike Evans at Carolina? Your boy Mike Evans.
Mike Evans at Carolina?
I'm not asking a question like do you start or sit him. I'm just how do you like it? What do you think about
I
it?
like it because Carolina's starting 2 rookie cornerbacks, and obviously that's shown for the first 4
Yeah,
weeks.
look what Julio Jones did last
Carolina's not the same defense that it used to be, and like Josh Norman said last week,
week. You get what you paid for.
Mike Evans should have a very good game against Carolina, even though it's at Carolina. It's on Monday night. Panthers also have Derek Anderson going at quarterback, although he has owned Tampa Bay, so it could still end up being a loss for Tampa. But I see Mike Evans having a pretty good game.
Mike Evans a game. AJ Green looking to continue his hot streak. Big 36.3 big boy points last weekend. Jordan Reed, top 3 tight end. I think he's actually number 1 in the
He should be,
rankings.
yeah. We love Melvin Gordon here.
We love Melvin
We
Gordon.
do love us some Melvin Gordon.
It
but
just seems like every week he has a real good matchup, but they just continue to not. Okay, 19 rushes. That's
good.
a good
36
workload.
fucking yards.
But I
And
just feel like they can use him even more.
And he fumbled.
He did fumble. You would think with Danny Woodhead being out, they'd use him more in the passing game, but he wasn't. Like they never used him in the passing game at Wisconsin because I don't think Wisconsin even.
No,
plays
they
that.
didn't do it a lot, but they obviously you have seen that they've given him more balls out of the backfield. He is the running back in San Diego. He's the main guy. He's got to stop putting the fucking ball on the ground though.
Yeah,
He's got to stop doing it. But
Right.
again, he's got a really good matchup again
seems like every week he does.
every week. They're gonna keep giving him the ball.
And the one week we don't pick him to be the high scoring player, he's gonna drop. He's gonna drop a 50 burger.
Of course,
So you like Matt in this? You like Matt in this one, right?
Matt's taking this.
Yeah,
one,
Matt.
yeah.
Sorry, Andy, you can't capitalize off your first win with a second win, but Matt's taking this one.
Matt's got. How is Matt 2-2?
Yeah, Matt. I think Matt should be 4-0.
Yeah.
Not trash ass Joe.
Fucking Joe. Piece of shit, Lulliville. Wife's got big tits. It looks like he's got the best fucking team on paper.
Curtis, you know what time it is?
It's
Do
time.
you know what fucking time it is,
It's
dude?
time, Rob.
It is
Let's
time
get it, Rob.
for the Stone Cold Lock of the Week. Stone Cold Lock of the Week is brought to you in part by Coors Light and High Life. If it's beer, drink it. All right, Curtis, who you got for the high-scoring player this week?
High scoring player of the week, Rob. I'm going suck my ass, blowjobs, own Antonio Brown. 10 receptions, 160 yards, 3 touchdowns. And how about we throw a punt return touchdown in there too, Rob?
I was going to say that sounds like a normal game for Antonio Brown until you threw the punt return in
Let's
there.
throw a punt return in there too, huh? Antonio Brown, Stone Cold Lock of the week.
All right, mine is going to be Mike Evans. Carolina's secondary looked like shit against Julio Jones, so I'm just going to say Mike Evans is going to go off against them, too. Because they're going to be behind in the game, I think, so Jameis Winston's just going to huck and chuck it. High-scoring team, I'm going to have to go with Matt. I know he's projected the highest, but I love his team. He's got such a great team, especially Melvin Gordon. I don't know why we love Melvin Gordon so much, but he just seems week in and week out. He's always got a shitty defense that he's going against, and he produces.
He's got to fucking give her hell one of these games, right?
You would assume he'd drop 40 points somewhere.
He's got to have a 23 carry, 130 yard, 2-3 touchdown performance, something like that.
Yeah.
It's got to happen for him.
It will
It
happen.
has to.
Nice. Who you got, Curtis, for high-scoring team?
Highest scoring team of the week, Joel Lelabelle.
Ooh, the
Joel
goal.
Lelabelle. The fucking bat. And the only reason I'm going with Joe is I hope I give him some bad fucking karma. Knock him off his high fucking horse. Joe, you gotta fucking go 4-1. It pains me to see that you are 4-0. I fucking hate you.
I think it pains all of us.
Yeah, I really think it does. Because this guy started adjusting for... How many times has Joe set a lineup with a guy who scored 0 and still won? I can't fucking believe it.
He's just so skilled.
So, I'm going with Joe. Hopefully I give you some bad fucking karma. Hopefully you fucking lose this week, Joe.
Suck my dick. Alright, that wraps it up for this week. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You all suck. I know my dumbass partner over here has got some final thoughts, so why don't you just lay it on me?
Alright, Rob, final thoughts of the week here. Obviously we had a tragedy last week. I want to bring that to everybody's attention. The champ lost his 4th straight game to start the season, so I'm 0-4. If I don't beat you this week,
Suicide watch?
probably going to be on suicide watch. I don't know what else to do. I got to get a W here, so I'm looking to beat you. And if not, I'm gonna total your car. So this is live. Where I'm gonna total Rob's car if I don't beat him. It's pretty much totaled already though, so I get.
Joke's on you, it's already
doesn't really
totaled.
fucking matter. So it doesn't matter.
I mean, you could...
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Lolavelle's 4-0. I'm 0-4,
And life is great.
this is fucked.
Thank you all for listening. Even though I'm pretty sure only like 3 of you do. And go fuck yourselves.
Yeah,